Okay. 244th session today. Vinayaka namastubhyam satatam modaka priya nirvighnam kuru no deva sarvakaryeshu sarvada saraswati namastubhyam varade kamarupini vidyarambham karishyamaha siddhir bhavatu no sada gurur brahma gurur vishnu gurur devo maheshwarah guru sakshat param brahma tasmai shri gurave namaha Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulям Ramanama Varanane Apadamapahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Shri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitayah Pataye Namaha Shri Raghavam Dasharathatmajamaprameyyam Sitapatim Raghukulan Vayaratnadipam आजानुबाहुमरविन्ददलायताक्षं रामं निशाचरविनाशकरं नमामि आञ्जनेयमतिपाटलाननं काञ्चनाद्रिकमनीयविग्रहं पारिजाततरुमूलवासिनं भावयामि पवमाननन्दनं यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकम् बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वं मरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनूमत्स्मरणात् भवेत् कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम् अद्यतन पंचांगम. Oh, am I not sharing? I guess not.
Not yet, actually. Yeah.
अद्यतन पंचांगम विश्वावसुनाम डिसेंबर 13th विश्वावसुनाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने हेमंत ऋतौ मार्गशीर्ष मासे कृष्णपक्षे दशमी तिथिः संपूर्ण रात्रौ. That means it is there throughout the night till tomorrow's sunrise or even a little beyond. स्थिरवासरः शनिवासरः. हस्ता नक्षत्रम till 9:48 p.m. followed by Chitra. That poo didn't go away. Chitra Nakshatram. Saubhagya Yoga till little after midnight, 1:15 a.m., followed by Shobhana Yoga. Looks like today both yogas are great. Vanik Karanam till 7:10 p.m., followed by Vishti Karanam, again coinciding with the Tithi ending. So going throughout the Sampurna Ratrihi. Sarvebhya Suprabhatam. So I think we were at 114th or 15th shloka. Probably 14th, we did till 14th. Ramena Ingudi Pinyakam Piturdattam Samikshya me Katham Dukkhena Hrudayam na Spotati Sahasradha. Did we do this shloka?
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah. So Katham Hrudayam na Spotati, how can my heart not break into, thousands of pieces? Shrutistu Kalviyam Satya
Prutistu Kalviyam Satya
Laukiki Pratibhatima
Laukiki Pratibhatima
Yadannah Purusho Bhavati
Yadanna Purusho Bhavati
Tadannastasya Devataha.
Tadannastasya Devataha.
So the same Vedic line keeps repeating multiple times here. Shruti tu khalu iyam laukiki satyam pratibhatima. Whatever is normally known in this world, colloquially, laukiki, satyam pratibhati. It seems true to me. Shruti khalu. It's heard and it has been recorded in Vedas also that Yadannah Purusho Bhavati Tadannah Tasya Devataha. Whatever one consumes, and so whatever he becomes, is what is also consumed and become by his gods. Tasya Devataha Tadannaha Bhavati. So, ayyo, if you are consuming this and you are giving this, then your gods also will be receiving this. An emperor like Dasharatha receiving Ingudi Pinyakam. Ayyo, is how Kausalya is crying. Evamartam sapatnyastah
एवम् आर्तां सपत्न्यस्तः
जग्मुराश्वस्यतां तदा
जग्मो आश्वास्यतां तदा
ददृशुश्चाश्रमे रामम्
दद- ददर्शु च आश्रमे रामं
स्वर्गच्युतिमिवामरम्
स्वर्गच्युतम् इवामरम्.
Swargachutam Ivamaram. You're right. So far Kausalya was talking like this, crying at there, and all the other Sapatnyaha, sister wives. Evam Artam Tam, that Kausalya who is grieving like that, Taha Sapatnyaha Ashvasya Tada Jagmuhu. Having consoled her, yeah, Kausalya, what do we do? I know. But at least Rama is doing whatever best he can do, no? Let's go and see. Let's go meet. Ashrame Ramam Dadrushuhu. They went to ashramam, and inside Ramam they got the sight of Rama. Swargachyutam Amaram Iva Ramam Dadrushuhu. They got the sight of Rama, who seemed like somebody who just got released from Swarga, like an Amara, like a god, divine celestial body from the divine spiritual worlds, like Swarga. If they appear, Rama was appearing so glowing and so divine for them. Meaning they all saw Rama and they felt happy. They got a good sight of Rama, which means their eyes have seen well, so they are happy. Sarvabhogai parityaktam
सर्वभोगैः परित्यक्तं
Ramam samprekshya mataraha
रामं सम्प्रेक्ष्य मातरः
arta mumuchurashruni
आर्तां
arta
मुचुरश्रूणि
mumuchurashruni
आर्तां मुमुचरश्रूणि
not artam, arta mumuchuhu.
आर्ता मुमुचरश्रूणि
Saswaram shokakarshitaha.
सस्वरं शोककर्षिताः.
So, sarvabhogaihi parityaktam Ramam samprekshya, by mataraha, all the mothers having seen Rama, who is devoid of all the luxuries and comforts that he had when they saw him last in Ayodhya. Sarvabhogaihi parityaktam, one who is devoid of deprived of all the comforts and luxuries. Such Ramam, having seen, all the mothers having seen such Rama, artaha, they all became so sorrowful. And mumuchuhu ashruni, instantly from all their eyes, tears started flowing. And saswaram shokakarshitaha, they all started crying in full loud volume. Saswaram, with full voice, they were started crying, they all. So then, tasam ramas samuthaya
तासां रामः समुत्थाय
jagraha charanan shubhan
जग्राह चरणान् शुभान्
matrunam manujavyagraha
मातॄणां मनुजव्याघ्रः
sarvasam satyasangaraha.
सर्वासां सत्यसङ्गरः.
So Ramaha samuthaya, then having seen all the mothers coming there and crying, Rama, who was still then sitting on the ground, as we saw before, samuthaya, having stood up to go receive them and console them, Rama samuthaya tasam charanan shubhan charanan jagraha. Then he touched. Jagraha means actually, literally means he caught. Caught means, he went and touched the feet. Shubhan charanan, all the auspicious feet of all his mothers. He touched them and did pranams to all of them. Matrunam charanan, tasam matrunam shubhan charanan jagraha. Ramaha manujavyagraha. Sarvasam, of all those mothers. He didn't do like only for Kausalya and for others waved hands. No. For all of them, he went and touched their feet. Sarvasam Satyasangaraha. Valmiki couldn't stop but give another adjective to Rama, saying one who fights for truth. Satya Sangaraha. Tah Panibhis Sukhasparshaihi
ताः पाणिभिः सुखस्पर्शैः
Mrudvangulitalaih Shubhaihi.
मृद्वङ्गुलितौ तलौ तलैः
Shubhaihi.
शुभैः
Pramamarjurajah Prishtat
प्रममार्जु प्रममार्जुरजः पृष्टा
Prishtat Ramasya Ramasyayatalochanaः Lochanaः.
रामस्य रामस्यायतलोचनाः
Hmm.
लोचनाः
Hmm. So Taha Ayatalochanaः, all those beautiful eyed ones. So the eyes are beautiful if they can see beautiful things. Eyes might be beautiful, but if they always see bad things and they wish bad, then they are not, then their eyes are waste. So when he's saying Ayatalochanaha here in plural for all the mothers there, that means all of them are well-wishers of Rama. They always want to see good of Rama. So Taha Ayatalochanaha Shubhaihi Panibhihi, with their good well-wishing hands around Prishthat, around Rama's back, they have Sukhasparshaihi, with their touch of comfort touching to Rama, as Rama also was sorrowful there and all these mothers were also crying. So, but they gave him a good hug and with their hands, auspicious hands, Mrudu Anguli Talaihi, also from the touch of their soft fingers. Mrudu Anguli Talaihi, Sukhasparshaihi, Shubhaihi, Panibhihi, Pramamarju Rajaha. They have, in a way, they have sort of consoled, hugged him, tapped his back. Prishthat Ramasya Prishthat, from behind Rama, from around Rama, they all have hugged him and touched their hands to sort of make him feel, Rama, we are here for you, don't worry. Saumitrirapita sarvaha
सौमित्रि अपि ता सर्वाः
matru samprekshya dukhitah
मातृसम्प्रेक्ष्य दुःखितः
अभ्यवादयतासक्तं
अभ्यवादयतासक्तं
शनैः रामादनन्तरम्.
शनैरामादनन्तरम्.
Saumitri also, Saumitrihi api, taha sarvaha matruhu samprekshya, by seeing all those mothers, by having watched or got sight of all those mothers, dukhitaha, Saumitri, who was always also grief-stricken and sorrowful, painful, Abhyavadayata, he did his Abhivadanam Namaskar to all the mothers. Asaktam, Shanihi Ramat Anantaram. Slowly, after Rama, he also went and did Abhivadanam to all the mothers. Means he also did pranams to them. Yatha Rame Tatha Tasmin,
यथा रामे तथा तस्मिन्
Sarva Vavrutire Striyah,
सर्वा ववृतुरे स्त्रियः
Vrittim Dasharathan Jate,
वृत्तिं दशरथान् जाते
Vrittim Dasharatha Jate,
वृत्तिं दशरथा जाते
Lakshmane Shubhalakshane,
लक्ष्मणे शुभलक्ष्मणे
Shubhalakshane.
शुभलक्षणे sorry.
So Yatha Rame Tatha Tasmin. Just as all these mothers have hugged and expressed their love for Rama, Tatha Tasmin. So also in Lakshmana, Tasmin Lakshmane Shubhalakshane. In that Lakshmana, who is always of the best qualities, best characters. And that too, that Lakshmana who is Dasharathat Jate, who is born of Dasharatha. Sarvaha Striyaha, all those women there. Vrittim Vavritire, the same transaction or same act they have done as they have done to Rama, which is hugging him, giving him that comfort touch with their soft fingers and auspicious hands. Sitapi charanans
सीता अपि चरणां तासाम्
upasangriह्य dukhita
उपसङ्गृह्य दुःखिता
swashrunam ashrupurnakshi
स्वश्रुणाम् अश्रुपूर्णाक्षी
sa babhuvagrata sthita.
सा बभूवाग्रतः स्थिता.
So Sita also um, tasam charanan upasangriह्य. Sita api dukkita, that hurt or that painful, that grieving Sita also, tasam charanan upasangriह्य, having touched the feet of all those mothers, swashrunam, of all those mothers-in-law. Swashrunam, Swashruh is mother-in-law. Swashrunam, of those mother-in-law's feet, having touched them. Ashrupurnakshi, she is Dukkita, and so her ears, her eyes are filled with tears. Ashrupurnakshi, sa agratah sthita babhuva. She went and, having touched all their feet, she stood in front of all those mothers in the first position. Tam parishvajya dukkhartam
Tam parishvajya dukkhartam
mata duhitaram yatha
mata duhitaram yatha
vanavasa krisham dinam
vanavasa krusham dhinam
kausalya vakyam abravit.
Kausalya vakyam abravit.
So she touched the feet of all of them, and of all of them, Kausalya, dukkhartam, that Sita, who is grieving of sorrow and pain, tam dukkhartam parishvajya, by hugging that Sita who is suffering or who is grieving. Duhitaram yatha mata, even though Kausalya is Swashru, mother-in-law, but yatha mata duhitaram, duhita is a daughter, duhitaram is Dvitiya Vibhakti. Just as mother would love and hug her daughter with all the love, so also Kausalya tam parishvajya, by hugging Sita's, just like a mother, even though she is a mother-in-law. Vanavasa krusham dinam, that Sita, who is what do you say, dinam, who is in a poor situation, in a pitiful situation, because of vanavasa krisham, because of the sufferings of the living in forest, of the forest dwelling. By hugging her, Kausalya vakyam abravit. Kausalya spoke this to Sita. Videha rajasya suta
विदेह राजस्य सुता
snusha dasarathasya cha
स्नुषा दशरथस्य च
ramapatni katham dukham
रामपत्नी कथं दुःखं
samprapta nirjane vane.
सम्प्राप्ता निर्जने वने.
Aho Sita, the one who is the daughter of Videha Raja, Janaka, and Snusha Dasharathasya cha, and also the daughter-in-law of the Emperor Dasharatha, Rama Patni, also being the wife of the invincible Lord of the worlds, Rama, Katham Dukkham, Katham Nirjane Vane Dukkham Samprapta. How come she had to end up in this, sorrowful, painful situation of living in this tedious, uninhabited forests? What a pitiful situation, Sita. Padmamatapasantaptam
Padmamapa पद्ममातपस्ततं
आतपसंतप्तं
पद्ममापतस्तं
पद्मम्
पद्मम्
आतपसन्
आतसतं
आतपसन्
आतपसन्
तप्तं
तप्तं
परिक्लिष्टम् इवोत्पलम्
परिक्लिष्टम् इवोत्पलं
काञ्चनं राजसाध्वस्तं
काञ्चनं राजसा ध्वस्तं
क्लिष्टं चन्द्रमिवाम्बुदैः.
क्लिष्टं चन्द्रमिवाम्बुदै.
So, मुखं ते प्रेक्ष्य मां शोको, say that.
मुखं ते प्रेक्ष्यमां शोको
दहत्यग्निरिवाश्रयम्
दहत्यग्निरिवाश्रयम्
भृशं मनसि वैदेही
वृषं वृषं मनसि वैदेहि
व्यसना व्यसनारणिसम्भवः.
व्यसनारणिसम्भवः.
So, आतपेन धर्मेण संतप्तं पद्मम् इव. A lotus which is sunburnt because it is burnt by dharma. Atapena means the heat of what dharma here. Atapena dharmena santaptam padmam iva pariklishtam means marditam utpalam. Pariklishtam, a lotus, Padma, which is actually utpalam, which is full blossomed, but it somehow got crushed. It got heated so much that some of the petals got dried up and they were sort of falling down, even though they have to be fully open and blossomed. So pariklishtam is mardita utpalam. Rakta Kamalam Iva, a red lotus, just like a red lotus, which otherwise was blossomed, but because of this dharma tapa, dharma heat, it got dried up and it got sort of crushed into itself. Rakta Kamalam Iva, Rajasa Dhvastam, uh, also dusted by the Rajas. Rajas is the dust, sand and all. Rajasadhvastam parabhutam व्याप्ताम् इत्यर्थः काञ्चनम् इव अम्बुदैः मेघैः क्लिष्टं चन्द्रम् इव ते मुखं प्रेक्ष्य स्थितां माम्. काञ्चनम् इव अम्बुदैः मेघैः क्लिष्टं. Just as moon, who is covered by meghaihi, ambudaihi meghaihi, with full dense water-filled clouds. When that covers moon, moon cannot be seen anymore because it will be not transparent vapor cloud, but thick watery cloud. Then moon cannot be seen. Kanchanam iva, chandram iva, te mukham prekshya, by looking at your face, sthitam mam, for me, who is standing here looking at such pained you, Sita, व्यसनारणि संभवः. व्यसनेन संघर्षणेन विशिष्टाया aranihi. Aranihi is, in the yajnakarya, to set fire, you take two stones and you rub them to generate friction, or you take that thread rope around a wood stick and try to rotate it very hard so that it will generate, with that friction, it will generate some heat. I am getting that feeling that I have become an Arani. So much of pain, so much of friction and uh, rough, tough feelings that I am going through, that, Ayyo, what happened to you, Sita, my daughter-in-law? Iti visishtaya aranihi तस्मात् संभवः यस्य सः वह्निः आश्रयम् अरणिमिव मनसि विद्यमानः शोकः दहति. That sorrow which is inside me, looking at you, which has come out looking at you, is burning me like that arani which is come out of friction of yajna. ब्रुवन्त्यामेव मातार्यां ब्रुवन्ताम् एव मार्तायां
ब्रुवन्त्याम् एवम् आर्तायां
जनन्यां भरताग्रजः
जनन्यां भर्ताग्रजः
पादावासाद्य जग्राह
पादावासाद्य जग्राह
वसिष्ठस्य च राघवः।
शिष्ठश्च राघवः।
एवं ब्रुवन्त्याम् आर्तायां जनन्यां, while his mother is talking and lamenting like this with Sita, Bharata, elder brother of Bharata, elder one who is born before Bharata, which is Rama, Vasishthasya Raghavah, Vasishthasya cha padau asadya jagraha. He then went to Vasishtha, he went nearby Vasishtha and caught his feet also. That means he touched his feet also, did namaskar there. पुरोहितस्याग्नि समस्य वै तदा
पुरोहितस्य अग्नि समस्य वै तदा
बृहस्पतिरिन्द्र
बृहस्पतिरिन्द्र
इवामराधिपः
इवामराधिपः
प्रगृह्य पादौ
प्रगृह्य पादौ
सुसमृद्ध तेजसः
सुसमृद्ध तेजसः
सहैव तेनोप सहैव तेन
तेनोप
उपविवेश राघवः
सहैव तेन उपविशेष राघवः
विवेश राघवः
विवेश राघवः
पुरोहितस्य of that Purohita, their Purohita, who is Vasishtha, Purohitasya of Purohita, Agni Samasya, who is as pure and glowing so bright like Agni, Tada, then Brahaspatehe Indraha Amaradhipaha Iva, just like the king of all gods, Indra, does of Brahaspati, Pragrihya Susamruddha Tejasaha Padau, by catching the feet of that most, what do you say, benevolent, glowing Susamruddha Tejasaha, one of that Vasishtha who seems full of abundant radiance, glory, glow. His feet, such Vasishtha's feet, having caught and touched, Sahaiva Tena Raghavaha Upavivesha. I mean, for him, Guru is the most ultimate one. So he immediately touched his Guru's feet and walked him a little closer along with him. Sahaiva Tena Saha Eva, along with Vasishtha, he upavivesha, he entered and sat down. Tato Jaganyam Sahita, Tato Jaganyam Sahitaihi Samantribihi Purapradhanaischa Sahaiva Sainikaihi
सहैव सैनिकैः
Janena Dharmajna Tamena Janena Dharmajnatamena
जनेन धर्मज्ञतमेन
Dharmavan
धर्मवान्
Upopavishtaha
उपोपविष्टो
Bharatastadagrajam.
भरतस्तदाग्रजम्.
So, Tataha Jaganyam Sahitaihi Samantribihi, along with the other ministers, Samantribihi Sahitaihi, Sainik Purapradhanaischa, along with all the chiefs of all the dwelling cities, etc. Various city chiefs that have come. Sahaiva, along with them. Sainikaihi, also along with the armies. Janena, along with the people. Dharmajnatamena, with the best, what do you say, with the, along with all these people, the Rama who is there, Dharmajna. So Dharmajna Tamaha, he is the best of all the knowers of all the Dharma aware people. Along with him, Dharmavan, the Vasishta who is the Dharmavan, Bharataha, no, sorry, the Dharmavan who is Bharataha, Tada Agrajam Upopavishtaha. He also went, Bharata also went and sat nearby Agrajam, nearby his elder brother Rama.
What is Jaganyam?
Jaganyam is actually, Jaganyam is the back. So let me see. Dharmavan Bharataha Hitadivihi Saha Jaganyam Nimna Desham Avalokya. So he found a low-lying ground. Jaganyam is actually back, or not even back, what do you call, buttocks. Jaganya is typically buttocks, which is the lower place. Because if Rama is sitting in a, let us say, pedestal there, then Bharata purposefully, intentionally found a place a little lower than that. That is what it means. Nimna Desha. Nimna Desham. So a place which is lower than where Rama and Vasishtha were sitting, just to pay his respect, and found an appropriate place which is lower than Rama. That is what it means. Upopavishtastu
Upopavishtastu
tathasa viryavan
tathasa viryavan
tapasvi veshena
tapasvi vishena
samiksha raghavam
samikshya raghavam
shriyajvalantam
shriyajvalantam
bharatah kritanjalihi
bharatah kritanjalehi
yatha mahendrah
yatha mahendraha
prayatah prajapatim.
prayatah prajapatim.
So upopavishtaha tu upopavishtaha kritanjalihi bharatah. So one who sat nearby Rama, that Bharata, in Kritanjali Mudra, Tatha Viryavan, also he is a, Bharata is also a very Viryavan. Tapasvi Veshena Raghavam Samikshya, by looking at Rama, who is like a Tapasvi, Tapasvi Veshena Raghavam Samikshya, and that too Shriya Jvalantam, that Raghava who is glowing with Shri, along with Shri, means along with Lakshmi, or along with all the qualities of Lakshmi, which are positive qualities. There are 6 positive qualities told of Lakshmi. So with all those 6 positive qualities, when they say Lakshmivan, it is not that he is a wealthy guy of money, but that he is wealthy of these qualities, positive qualities. So Shriya Jvalantam Tapasvi Veshena Raghavam Bharatah Viryavan Upavishtaha Kritanjalihi Samikshya Prayat Yatha Prajapatim Mahendraha Prayataha. Just as Mahendra would look at Prajapati, who is one of the Prajapatis, it could be Brahma or any other Prajapatis like Kashyapa, etc. Just as Mahendra would look up to Prajapatis, even though he is Mahendra, similarly Bharata also here looked up to Rama like he is looking at a Prajapati. Kimesha Vakyam Bharatodya Raghavam
Kimesh Vakyam Bharto Adya Raghavam
Pranamya Satkritya Cha
Pranamya Sakratya Cha
साधु वक्ष्यति
साधु वक्षति
इतीव तस्यार्यजनस्य
इतीव तशार्यजनस्य
तत्त्वतः
तत्त्वतः
बभूव कौतूहलम्
बभूव कौतूहलम्
उत्तमं तदा.
उत्तमं तदा.
So किमिति राघवं प्रणम्य मीन्स् सत्कृत्य विद्यमानो भरतः अद्य किं वक्ष्यति इति इव एवं रूपं कौतूहलं हर्षविशेषः तस्य आर्यस्य जनस्य हृदि तत्त्वतः बभूव. So having Bharata now come nearby Rama and locating himself in a position which is lower than Rama, and in that Namaskar Krita Anjali Mudra, all the people who have surrounded there, all the Aryajana, all the Purajana Pradhanaha, Sainikaha, Mantribhihi, Mantriyaha, all of them, Kim Eshaha Vakyam Vakshyati, what shall he now speak to Rama? How shall he open his discussion with Rama? Iti इति कौतूहलम् उत्तमं कौतूहलम् with the best or with the utmost eagerness and anxiety, all the people were waiting to hear Bharata opening his talk, his conversation with Rama. Saraghava satyadhritischa
Saraghava
satyadhritischa
Satyadhritischa
Lakshmanaha
Lakshmanaha
Mahanubhavo
Mahanubhavo
Bharatascha dharmikaha
Bharatascha Dharmikaha
Vrita sahridbhischa
Vrita Sahridischa
Virejuradvare
Vrejuradvare
Yatha sadasyaihi
Yatha Sadasyaihi
Sahitasrayognayah
Sahita Sahasrayognaya
Sahitastrayah
Sahitastrayah
Agnayah.
Agnayaha.
So, Saha Raghavah Lakshmanaha Satyadhritihi Raghavah Lakshmanaha Mahanubhavaha Dharmikaha Bharatascha, all these three of them, Vritaha, they were surrounded by all these people around. And how did that scene look like? The simile given is Suhrudbhischa, surrounded by all their well-wishers. Virejuhu, that scene was looking like Yatha Advare Sadasyaihi Agnayaha Sahitaha. Just as in Advara is Yajna. In the Yajna, Sadasyaihi, by all the members of the Yajna who are performing the Yajna, Agnayaha Astrayaha Agnayaha Sadasyaihi Sahitaha. Just as the fire, the three fires, Tretagnayaha, they say, right? The three Agnis, just as they are surrounded by all the Sadasyas who are chanting mantras and performing the yajna there, so also these three seemed like those three Agnis, Lakshmana, Bharata, and Rama. These three looked like those Agnis, and they are surrounded by all these well-wishers around. A beautiful visual that he concluded here before the conversation starts. Ityarshe Srimad Ramayane
Srimad
Ramayane
Adikavye
Adikavye
Valmikiye Ayodhya Kande
Adhyakande
Trayuttarashatatama Sargah
Tarashatatam Sargah
Atha Chaturuttarashatatama Sargah
Chaturashatatam Sargah
Rama Bharata Samvadah.
Bharata Samvada.
This is also another here onwards great lessons and great arguments, counter arguments. Here onwards, several next few sargas. So let's study. It's almost 8. Let's spend half an hour. Tam tu Ramah samajnaya
तु रामः समाज्ञाय
भ्रातरं गुरुवत्सलं
भ्रातरं गुरुवत्सलं
लक्ष्मणेन सह भ्रात्रा
लक्ष्मणेन सह भ्रात्रा
प्रष्टुं समुपचक्रमे
प्रष्टुं समुपचक्रमे
सम उपचक्रमे Ramaha samupachक्रमे Rama started to act. What by doing after what? Guruvatsalam bhrataram tam samajnaya, by sort of by giving, by letting his brother, who is Guru Vatsala, who is also a beloved, fond student of their Guru. Guru Vatsalam Bhrataram Tam Ramaha Lakshmanena Bhratra Lakshmanena Sahas Samajnaya, by looking at Bharata and Samajnaya means by letting him, by in a way ordering him to speak. Okay, what do you want? In about to open that way. Prashtum samupachakrame. He started to, or to know. Sama ajnaya here means in order to know what is Bharata has in his mind. In order to know that, Rama started to ask, inquire. Prashtum samupachakrame. Kimetadicheyamaham shrotum
किमेतदिच्छेयमाहं श्रोतुं
प्रव्याहृतं त्वया
प्रव्याहृतं त्वया
यस्मात् त्वम् आगतो देशम्
यस्मात् त्वमागतो देशम्
इमं चीरजटाजिनी
इमं क्षीरजटाजिने क्षीरजटाजिनी
Ajini. So first he's opening and asking, Kimetad, what is it about? What's up? You see, what's up is whatever we say is what's up today is exactly Kimetad. What is it? Is what he's asking. Kimetad aham ichcheyam. I want to, I'm eager to know. Shrotum, to listen. Tvaya pravyahritam. That all this thing that you have initiated. Pravyahritam tvaya, transacted. Vyahritam is vyavahara, or that pravyahritam tvaya. So let's say initiated by you. Yasmat, because of which, tvam imam desham agataha, you have come here to this land. Chira Jatajini, to this land where we all stay in Chira and Jata, this land of forest where only we stay in Chira Jatajina. Kim nimittamimam desham
किं निमित्तं मितं देशं
Krishnajina Jatadharaha
कृष्णाजिनजटाधरः
Hitva Rajyam Pravishtasthvam
हित्वा राज्यं प्रविष्टत्वं
Tat Sarvam Vaktumarhasi.
तत्सर्वं वक्तुमर्हसि.
So it seems Bharata also came in Chira Jatajina. So he's asking, hey, why did you also come with, in this Krishna dark Chira, Krishna Ajani, dark skin, dark deer's skin, wearing the dark deer skin, and Jatadharaha with the matlock on the head. Why did you also, come up to this land, appearing like me? What is this? What happened? And Rajyam Hitva, by leaving the kingdom, why did you come to this land? Pravishtaha, that you have entered this land just like us. Tat Sarvam Vaktumarhasi Tvam. You should tell me all of that. Vaktumarhasi literally means you can tell me, but what it means is please tell me. Ityuktah kaikayi putraha
इत्युक्तः केकैपुत्रः
काकुत्स्थेन महात्मना
काकुत्स्थेन महात्मना
प्रगृह्य बलवद्भूयः
प्रगह्य बलवदभूयः
प्राञ्जलिर्वाक्यमब्रवीत्.
प्राञ्जलिवाक्यमब्रवीत्.
So then he Ityuktah Kaikeyi Putraha, thus asked Kaikeyi's son Bharataha by Mahatmana Kakutstena, by the great descendant of Kakutsa, who is Rama, Balavat, forcefully, meaning building, composing himself up. Balavat, Bhuyaha, again, Pranjalihi Pragrihya, by holding his hands in Pranjali Mudra, Vakyam Abravit. He started speaking this response. Aryam Tatah Parityajya
Aryam Tata Parityajya
Kritva Karma Sudushkaram
Krutva Karma
Sudushkaram
Sudashkaram
Gata Swargam Mahabahu
Gata Swargam Mahabahu
Putra Shokabhipiditaha.
Putra Shokabhipiditaha.
So see, opening statement itself, that means Balavat Pragrihya, he has composed himself thoroughly to prepare how to open my statement so that it doesn't lead into unnecessary arguments. So he prepared himself, and his opening statement that he's saying is the first fundamental reason is he's trying to bring up. He's saying Tataha, the father of the father, Aryam Parityajya, by after letting you go away, Sudushkaram Karma Kritva, that most difficult, unimaginable, what do you call it, tough task of sending you out in exile, having performed that task, that difficult task, Mahabahu Putra Shoka Abhipiditaha, having been suffering because of letting you go away from him to the forests, inflicted by that sorrow, Mahabahu Swargam Gataha, he then went to Swargam. Striya Niyuktaha
श्रिया नियुक्तः
Kaikeya
कैकेय्या
Mama Matra Parantapa
मम मात्रा परन्तप
Chakara Sumahatpapam
चकार सुमहत्पातम्
Idam Atma Yashoharam.
इदम् आत्मयशोहरम्.
And the result of father's action is so bad. And the reason is Mama Matra Kaikeya Striya Niyuktaha. O Parantapa, O great endeavoring Rama, by my mother Kaikeyi, by my mother woman Kaikeyi, what do you say, forcefully employed into that situation, forcefully pushed into the situation. Niyuktaha, Niyuktaha means actually employed or put up in that situation forcefully by my mother, woman mother, Kaikeyi, Sumahad Papam, he has Chakara, he has done Sumahat Papam, a very big sin he has committed, which is Atma Yasho Haram, which is going to take away all the glory that he had so far for himself. This one single act of Dasharatha that he has committed of sending you away in exile has actually ended up as a sin which is going to eat away all the glory that he has acquired in his long life, is what Bharata is saying to Rama. And he is continuing, Sa Rajya Phalam Aprapya.
Sa
Sa
ra-
सा राज्यफलमप्राप्य
Vidhava Shokakarshita
विधवा शोककर्षिता
Patishyati Mahaghore
पतिष्यति महाघोरे
Niraye Janani Mama.
निरये जननी मम.
Hey, by the way, so that Sa Rajya Phalam Aprapya. She originally thought she will become the king mother, so that the king Dasharatha will be there, but my son will be the prince and I will be the ruling king mother with all those wishes. Aprapya, Rajya Phalam Aprapya. Unfortunately, she ended up not obtaining her aimed results. Aprapya. On the other hand, Vidhava, she became one without her husband. Vigata Dhava Vidhava. So, I mean, and that is Vidhava. Shoka Karshita. She also then started, grieving. However, for that sin that she has committed, because of which I lost my father, my brother lost his rightful kingdom and all. So she will Niraye Mahaghore Niraye Mama Janani Patishyati. My mother shall fall into a ever suffering hell. Nirayam is hell, Narakam. Tasya me dasabhutasya
tasya me dasabhutasya
prasadam kartumarhasi
prasadam kartumarsi
abhishinchasva chadyaiva
pisinchasva chadyeva
rajyena rajyenapamaghavaniva.
rajena magvaniva.
Rajyena apamaghavaniva. Is it correct? Let me see. 8. Rajyena maghavaniva. So that pa is extra there. Rajyena maghavaniva.
Rajena magvaniva.
So then he's saying, now after all this sin committed by our father, and who actually was provoked, intrigued by my mother, who will end up in a torturous hell. However, I am innocent. Tasya me dasabhutasya, of me, for me, who is like your servant. I am always look down myself in front of you, Rama. I don't deserve it. My mother would have foolishly thought of it and aimed for it, but I don't deserve it. I am your dasa. Dasa bhutasya, of me who is like a servant for you. Prasadam kartum arhasi. May you please give me a boon, or do me a favor. You can do a favor to this servant of you, Rama. And what is that favor? Adyaiva, today itself, abhishinchasva, rajyena abhishinchasva. Please coronate yourself with the kingdom. Maghavan iva, Maghavan is Vishnu. Vishnu, just like Vishnu is the Lord of the all worlds, so also you please coronate yourself to be with the kingdom. So that is the favor you can do for me. This, for this servant like one for you, Rama. Imah prakrutaya sarvah.
इवा प्रकृतय सर्वः
Vidhava mataraschayaha.
विधवा मातरश्च या
Tvat sakasham anutpraptaha.
सकाशम् अनुप्राप्ताः प्राप्ताः
Prasadam kartumarhasi.
प्रसादं कर्तुम् अर्हसि.
Okay, not only for me, I am your servant, you might think you are only one. But imaha prakritayaha sarvaha, all these citizens that have come here, their citizen representatives, all the bodies that have come here, and vidhavaha mataraschayaha, also all these mothers who have become deprived of their husband. Tvat sakasham anupraptaha, they all have come to your space, to come nearby you. Unto them prasadam kartum arhasi, at least for all of them, so many have come. So at least for them, you should please them. And, please them by fulfilling their request. Tadanupurvya yuktam cha,
तदानुपूर्व्यं
purvya
तदानुपूर्व्या
yuktam cha,
युक्तं च
yuktam chatmani manada,
युक्तं चात्मनि मानदा
rajyam prapnuhi dharmena,
राज्यं प्राप्नुहि धर्मेण
sakaman suhrudah kuru.
सकामान् सुहृदः कुरु.
So, tada anupurvya. Anupurvya is purvam is before anupurvya, following the past, as it has been practiced in the past. Tad anupurvya yuktam cha. This request of ours is as per our age-old ancient practices. Yuktam cha atmani manada. Also, it is good for my own self or your own self within you. Rajyam prapnuhi dharmena. Please take up the kingdom by dharma. Sakaman suhrudah kuru. Please fulfill the wishes of all these well-wishers. Suhrudaha kama sakaman kuru. Make all these well-wishers' desires, wish also fulfilled. And for all of these people that have arrived here, there is only one wish, which is you take up Rajya by dharma and do Abhisheka for yourself. Bhavatvavidha Bhavatvavidha bhumi. Bhavatvavidha Bhavatu avidhava bhumi. Bhavatvavidhava bhumihi.
भवतु विद्वा भूमि
Bhavatvavidha avidhava bhumihi.
भवतविद्वा भूमि
Samagra patina tvaya.
समग्र पतिना त्वया
Shashina vimaleneva.
शशिना विमलेनेव
Sharadi rajani yatha.
शारदी रजनी यथा.
So, he is saying, please, Rama, please show mercy. Bhumihi avidhava bhavatu. Samagra bhumihi avidhava bhavatu. Let this whole earth or land also become not deprived of its Lord husband. So that's why we said, right, in the very long time, sir, multiple times we said, the world called husband and wife is so confined, fully confined to one marriage, contractual marriage of a man and woman, or nowadays of two people. But in our terms, patihi is one who is taking care of the subjects from falling down. Patanat patihi. And patni is one who is not fallen by her caretaker. That's all. It's so simple as that. So pati can be bhumi patihi, one who is taking care of the land. Pati can be prajapatihi, one who is taking care of this children or people. Sati patihi, the pati of a woman, and so on. So that is our concept. So, an earth, a land, a country, a nation, a state without a leader is also a vidhava. That's how we see. There is no lord for it. There is no husband for it. Husband as in again, not married husband. There is no caretaker for it. So, dhava, avidhava bhumihi, samagra bhumihi, avidhava bhavatu. Let this whole land be entire, samagra bhumihi, be without, be not without its Lord. Patina tvaya, let it be with her, its husband, or with its Lord, who is you, by you. Vimalena Shashina Sharadi Rajani Yatha, just as the Sharat Rutu's night is glown by the smearless moon. Shashina Vimalena Yatha Sharadi Rajani Tatha Tvaya Patina Samagra Bhumihi Avidhava Bhavatu is the request he is making. Please, mothers have anyway become vidhavas. Let this not earth become vidhava without you being its Lord, Rama. Please honor our request. Ebhischa Sachivaih Sardham
येमिश्च सचिवैः सार्धम्
Shirasa Yachito Maya
शिरसा याचितो मया
Bhratuhu Sishyasya Dasasya
भ्रातुः शिष्यस्य दासस्य
Prasadam Kartumarhasi.
प्रसादं कर्तुमर्हसि
Maya Shirasa, by my head, by bending my head in front of you. Talavanchukoni, by my Shirasar Modke. By my head, Shirasa Maya Ebhihi Sachivaihi Sardham. Along with these council of my secretaries and ministers and counselors, Yachitaha, you are being requested, or you are being, what do you say? You are being pressurized or requested by me, who is Sishyasya Dasasya, Bhratuhu Sishyasya Dasasya, of your brother who is a servant of you and your devotee or your student also, Prasadam Kartumarhasi. You can please us, please me, along with all these ministers who have come here to request you for this boon. Sishya is student in typical literal translation. Sishya means what? One who is serving. And as part of serving, he learns. That is a different thing. The result is a learned student. But the expectation is a servant, one who is a Sishya, Sishyati, who is around taking care, serving, looking after is Sishya. So, Tadidam Shashvatam Pitriyam.
Idam Shashvatam Priyam.
Pitriyam.
Priyam.
Sarvam Prakriti Mandalam.
Sarvam Prakriti Mandalam.
Pujitam Purushavyaghra.
Pujitam Purusha Vyaghra.
Natikramitum
Natikramitum Arhasi.
He's now putting, he's trying to tie his hands. He's saying, Tat Pitriyam Sarvam Shashvatam Prakriti Mandalam Pujitam. That this whole natural land, that was a Pitriyam that has come through our ancestors to our father, and so it has come from there to come to you. Shashvatam, it is forever, eternal rights. Pujitam, benefited for you. Purushavyaghra, O tiger of men, Natikramitum you cannot violate, or you cannot deviate from that tradition of our ancestors. Please take it up. Eva Muktva Mahabahu
Evam uktva mahabahu
Sabashpah Kaikayi Sutah
sa bashpah kekeisutah
Ramasya Shirasa Padau
रामस्य शिरसा पादौ
Jagraha vidhivat punaha.
जग्रह विधिवत् पुनः.
So we always, before we talk, we do a Anjali, Namaskara, Pada Pranama, whatever. And after we complete, also we do that. So just as soon as we go to our parents' home, for example, we would go and touch their feet first thing. And similarly, before leaving, coming back, vacation is over, returning back, we would again go and touch their feet. So vidhivat, that is our vidhi, to touch the feet of elders at the first sight and before leaving also. So vidhivat punaha महाबाहुः कैकेयीसुतः evam uktva, by saying all these requests on behalf of everybody, mothers, citizens, and others who have come along with him, and his own request, sabashpaha, with his tears, Ramasya padau shirasa jagraha. He touched his head, in fact, not even hands. With his head, he has touched Rama's feet with tears-filled eyes. Tammattamiva matangam.
तम्मत्तिवमिव मातङ्गम्
Nishvasantam punah punah.
निःश्वस निःश्वसन्तं पुनः पुनः
Bhrataram bharatam ramah.
भ्रातरं भरतं रामः
Parishvajyedam abravit.
परिष्वज्येदमब्रवीत्
Parishvajya idam. Parishvajyedam abravit. Parishvajyedam abravit.
परिष्वज्येद इदमब्रवीत्.
So Ramaha tam mattam matangam iva punah punah nishvasantam bhrataram bharatam parishvajya idam abravit. So Bharata was like a matta matanga, like a unconscious elephant, which is nishvasantam punah punaha, like that, because when you are crying with so much of emotion, your heartbeat and breathing will go very fast, will very short and fast. And so you'll have to breathe over and over, exhale in sigh over and over. Punah punaha nishvasantam mattam matangam iva tam bhrataram bharatam, unto his brother Bharata, Ramaha parishvajya, by lifting him up, hugging him, idam abravit. He responded back to Bharata. Kulinas sattva sampannaha.
कुलीन सत्व संपन्न
तेजस्वी चरितव्रतः
तेजस्वी चरितव्रतः
राज्य हेतोः कथं पापम्
राज्य हेतोः कथं पापम्
आचरेत् त्वद्विधो जनः.
पापम् आचरेत् विधो जनः.
So here Rama is opening his response by saying, yes, Bharata, you're a good one. You're such a good one. Kulinaha, you're worthy of this great family. Sattva sampannaha, you're also wealthy of the sattva guna, of the balanced qualities, good qualities. Tejasvi, you're a very renowned guy, a glorious guy. Charitavrataha, one who has taken up the vow of doing the best act, of exhibiting the best character. Charitavrataha. Such you, katham rajya hetoho papamacharet. How can such good you do any violation which is resulting like a sin for the reason, for the sake of rajyam, for the sake of political power? Tvadvidho janaha. That too, somebody like you, how can he commit a sin and violation of taking over for the silly sake of politics, violating the dharma? You won't. I know, Bharata. And that is why you are asking. Yes, I know. So what will Bharata now think? Oh, Rama is convinced. Wow, he will take up. Right? That is how Rama is opening his statement. Na dosham tvayi pashyami.
न दोषं त्वयि पश्यामि पश्यामि
Sukshmamapyarisudana.
सूक्ष्ममप्य sorry
Sukshmamapyarisudana.
सूक्ष्ममप्यरि सूदन
Sukshmam api arisudana. Sukshmamapyarisudana.
सूक्ष्ममप्यरिसूदन
न चापि जननीं बाल्यात्
न चापि जननीं बाल्यात्
त्वं विगर्हितुमर्हसि.
त्वं विगर्ह्यतुमर्हसि
अर्हसि. विगर्हितुम् अर्हसि. विगर्हितुमर्हसि. And न दोषं त्वयि पश्यामि. Hey, I'm not finding any fault with you. I don't see anything wrong in you, Bharata. Sukshmam api. Not even a minute fault I see in you. Arisudana, oh, winner of foes. Nachapi jananim. Hey, such you in whom I cannot see any fault and whom I expect not to do anything wrong. Balyat, being childish, don't be childish. In what? In tvam Jananim vigarhitum na cha api arhasi. Don't try to ridicule your mother or talk low of your mother. You don't deserve that. I cannot expect such a good one like you, in whom I don't see any faults, to be doing this wrong of talking bad of your mother. Don't do that. Opening statement. Beautiful statement, right, from Rama. Kamakaro mahaprajna.
कामकारो महाप्राज्ञ
Gurunam sarvadanagha.
गुरूणां सर्वदा अनघ
Upapanneshu dareshu.
उपपन्नेषु दारेषु
Putreshu cha vidhiyate.
पुत्रेषु च विधीयते.
So he's saying, so Kamakaraha is Mahaprajna, oh, very knowledgeable one, Bharata. And Anagha, oh, sinless one. Sarvada, always. Gurunam Kamakaraha Upapanneshu dareshu putreshu cha vidhiyate. Even the desires or the wishes, kamakaraha, the dishes, the wishes or desires, upapanneshu dareshu vidhiyate. Any desires of that have come up in their wives and in their sons, children, they are generally fulfilled. It is natural. If a wife is seeking a wish, it is to be fulfilled. What wish is it is not the point. I mean, great lesson. Great lesson. We should not determine the act as wrong or so. Just as we say it, killing is incorrect. No. Killing an enemy is not incorrect. Killing a sadhu is a sin. So, killing act by itself is not wrong. Right? Similarly, fulfilling the desires of your wives and children is nothing wrong with it. What desire is it? Doesn't matter. Fulfilling is important, right? So there is nothing wrong. Is how Rama is trying to explain the situation to Bharata. Vayamasya yatha loke.
वयमस्य यथा लोके
Sankhyata saumya sadhubhihi
संख्याताः सौम्य साधुभिः
bharyaha putrascha sishyascha
भार्याः पुत्राश्च शिष्याश्च
tvam anujñātumarhasi.
त्वमनु ज्ञातुमर्हसि
Yatha loke saumya, O soft one, यथा लोके साधुभिः वयं अस्य संख्याताः भार्याः वयं भार्याः पुत्राश्च शिष्याश्च यथा संख्याताः त्वम् अनुज्ञातुमर्हसि just as in the world today we sons wives students are always to be loke sankhyatāha. We are well known to be, we are known to be good, what do you say? We are known to be sankhyatāha means वयं यथा लोके साधुभिः भार्याः पुत्राः शिष्याश्च तथा त्वम् अस्य अनुज्ञातुमर्हसि. Okay. So just as good people, by good people, sadhubihi yatha loke bharyaha putraha sishyascha sankhyatāha, just as by good people, wives, children and students are treated well, vayam asya jnatum tvam tatha anujnatum arhasi. You also should know that we were also treated similarly by our father. Nothing wrong there, and you should know it. It's 8:35. What shall we do? Should we stop here?
8:35 Jiya. How many we have here?
Still 15 more slokas for this sarga.
Yeah, we can stop here.
We'll stop here. So we did till 19th shloka. Let's remember. 104th, 19th sloka.
We may make even numbers, so easy to remember.
Okay. So, okay, then we'll say the next one also and then we'll complete. Vaneva chiravasanam
Vaneva Chiravasanam
Saumya Krishnajinambaram
Saumya Krishna Jinambaram
Rajye Vapi Maharajo
Rajye Vapi Maharajo
Mam Vasayitum Ishvaraha.
Mam Vasayatu Ishvaraha.
Very good. I think this is a good sloka. From here, if we stop, there's a good lesson that we read. So he's saying, Maharajaha Mam Vane Chiravasanam Krishnajinambaram Va Rajye Mam Vasayitum Ishvaraha. Ishvaraha is ultimate administrator or ultimate head. He is the, what do you say, what do you say, he is the ultimate decision maker. Ishvara is God. Whatever God makes the decision, that is ultimate. No questions to be asked there. There must be a reason, just abide by it, follow it. That is called Ishvara. So, that such Maharajaha is Ishvara. Our king is Ishvara. Ishvara, in order to deploy me, either va means either or, either in forest with chiravasanam, with the dirty forest clothes, Krishna jinambaram, with deer skin drapes, or rajye, or even in kingdom, he is Ishvara. No questions where he deploys me, whether he deploys me in kingdom, in urban cities, or he deploys me in the forest. I have no problem because he's the Ishvara, he's the Maharaja. Whatever he deploys, I follow that. That's it. Nothing wrong with it. He's how he's, but I'm not able to stop here now. But well, how are your times for others?
I think you can.
We are going to Tampa ji for Vibhag Batak, Sankalp Batak.
Okay. And Radhesh Premji, how is your time?
Yeah, I think
You
I
can
also need to
stop.
drop my son.
We'll stop here, right? Okay.
Yeah,
So
stop
20th
here.
shloka we stopped. We'll continue from 21. Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramayah. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschit dukha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Jai Sri Ram.
Namaste ji.
Ushachava Suginanchavaha. Have a great day, all
धन्यवाद
of you.
बाबा जी
धन्यवाद बाबा जी.
Namaste.
धन्यवाद
Mm.